Last time on D&D, we met with the FODG, the Fire of Darkness Guild, and you discovered that the Master of Dark, the owner of the, or the leader of the Fire of Darkness Guild, is Palthus, a council member, and he...
Best friend of Rinla.
Yes, best friend of Rinla. And he had a request for you to come deal with basically a group of Ian Covis's followers, and he had an informant that was there that he wanted you to meet up with if possible, or whatever the case would be. Find them, pick up where they left off, and basically just destroy this place. And he told you that you had a mutual interest in it because also Lord Ketlin was last reported to be in the area. And when you were given a teleport scroll and an item from the location to give you an unerring teleport, you arrived outside of a cave, and Lord Ketlin was there. And he basically rushed you with some guards, and fireballs later, he pretty much died without doing much. He stabbed somebody a couple times, but I don't remember if it was Van or Joe.
We might actually be able to save more people if we get some good dispel magic.
Renlet's not into that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So
Screw you guys.
you guys got into the dungeon, or the cave, not dungeon, and wandered around for a while, found a giant mushroom, activated the giant mushroom, and nearly had someone fall unconscious, or did have someone fall unconscious. Joe fell unconscious. And found a secret door, discovered the informant was Mestar, Delanthar's apprentice. You robbed him of everything he had and ran off. And then you found some dead creatures, some amalgamations of monsters that had basically exploded all over the cave. Found a couple beholders. One of them looked to be in pieces and floating around. And another one was in a room with a bunch of petrified statues. We also found some acolytes of Terracin and a bunch of undead, which were fairly easily dispatched between Turn Undead and Spike Growth. Joe ran into a beholder, almost, but luckily, instead of getting petrified himself, the acolyte that he was chasing down was petrified. Then you guys squeezed your way through a passage and met Nara Ruxin and Undead Cassidy Magebane. That fight was not too bad. Some fire and Van nearly dying as per usual.
Wait, what? Shenanigans. I hid the entire time.
Other than that, it wasn't too
like
bad.
A good cleric.
And then
I didn't even get a hit.
I fell down. I got 0.
Oh, sorry. Joe got reduced to unconsciousness.
Oh, no, not to the second, no. The last fight I did.
So after that, you guys decided to try to take a short rest, but it was interrupted by undead constantly walking out of a room. Joe decided to investigate where these undead were coming from, and then he met 2 other individuals, a Mendikar, a high priest of Terracin, and Ian Covis himself, who had set up some sort of trap to extract information from Cilia, because they had discovered that she was with you. And while doing so, Kabar tried to run through the trap and was stuck in it and restrained for a while as the magic racked his body as well. And as you guys were having some difficulties, finally the ritual that Ian Covis was using completed. He got the information he was looking for, and then Cilia kind of exploded in magic uncontrollably, and they disappeared. You guys were left alone, and Cilia was just kind of radiating magic and has opened your minds up to learn where you can attune to an additional item. So for retcon purposes, we're going to end while you guys are still in the cave. The night was going on where you guys were going to sleep in the cave, found a spot and hoped that you could sleep it off and be safe. Joe got curious and started rummaging around looking through the rest of the cave while he had hours to blow since he only sleeps for 4 hours. Or I'm sorry, trances for 4 hours. So that's about where we picked off. There's just 2 things I need to do for retcon purposes because, well, it was super late and I was trying to rush. So one thing, Joe, you noticed while you were traveling about looking for stuff, while you had peeked your head into the room with the dragon whelplings, you also noticed that there was what looked to be the body of a young boy in one of the cages. You're guessing adolescent, somewhere between 8 and 14, but it was dark and the body wasn't moving, so you don't know exactly what's going on beyond that. Because there were things in there and a bunch of cages. It's up to you if you want to investigate by yourself or wait to the morning.
I mean, it seems like all the wyverns are in cages, right?
Wormlings, not wyverns.
Or, yeah, wormlings.
Yes, everything's in
Everything
cages.
seems like it's in a cage, right?
Everything's in cages. But they're all quiet right now because nothing's noticed you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'll check out the human body.
Okay. You move to approach the cage with the body. Give me a stealth check. So as not to awaken anything. 30. Well, I don't think anything's going to notice you.
You think?
I don't know why I have advantage.
You have advantage because of your cloak of elven kind.
Oh my goodness, that's right.
Anything that relies on seeing you is at basically a disadvantage. Yeah, it's ridiculous. You have stacked stealth.
Yes. I can't wait till I'm invisible.
So much better.
The only way you're going to get detected basically is by walking out in broad daylight or making a lot of noise. So you approach the cage. What do you do once you get up to the cage?
I guess I look at the body. Like, is it dead?
Give me a medicine check.
No, that's not a safe.
You just poke it with a stick.
Excellent. It does not appear to be dead. It looks like it's sleeping. It's curled up in the cage. It does not appear to be noticing you at all. Like I said, it's sleeping. The other creatures are sleeping as well.
Grandma's would be so mad at me if I just wake it up and talk to it.
Instead of stabbing it and killing it in its sleep. Yeah.
I'll poke it.
Fireball.
Yeah, it's a him.
Immolation.
It's not an elf, is it?
It is not an elf. You don't see pointy ears, and it does appear to be a human boy.
Okay,
Sounds strange.
I'll poke him.
Okay.
So, 7
Or shake him, I guess. No,
Nope.
no.
You gotta go
I'm
through
trying
the...
to make a lot of noise.
3d6 damage.
Okay.
I'm not afraid for my life, I just want to make ruckus.
All right. You poke it. You poke it. Yeah. You poke it lightly, and it doesn't stir.
You keep referring to it to the
little-
child as it, and it's making me
Do
uncomfortable.
you see kids in Daniel's house? There's a reason for that.
I'm not sure if it's the game, something you're hinting at, or in real life.
Just wake it up.
You shake the body now?
Yeah. More force. You know, make it keep rolling.
Roll a 20.
Well, that's all that matters.
If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna
Okay.
drag it to the group.
You get more forceful and shove your hands through the cage and shake the body, hoping that it's not going to become a mimic or an amalgamized creature that rips your hand off as you put your hand into the cave. Trust-
Can't take the shape of living
I have a
creatures.
floating hand I can be doing this with.
Mimics
But
can
no, I'm
live in
using my hand.
inanimate objects.
But it's not dead, or it's not necessarily alive. It's just sleeping.
That's some bullshit.
I know. You wake the creature up, and the boy rolls over.
The creature? The child, Daniel, the child!
Jeez!
You guys are standing up for it now. Just wait.
Until Redwood is like, fireball.
The boy rolls over, and there's fear in his eyes as he sees you standing there, and he kind of shrinks away and says, "No beatings today.
Oliver Twist.
Until Redwood gets here.
Is it what?
No beatings today."
Oh dear.
Except for
No, It's all
particularly
right.
uneducated parenting style.
I'm Joe. You probably haven't heard of me, but I'm friends with Renlith.
You're so good with children.
Would you like candy?
Please, sir.
Get in my van.
Would you like a balloon?
Please, sir. Leave me alone. I don't want to be hurt. And if I speak much longer, the creatures will wake up and claw at me.
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
I'm your father.
Come with me if you want to
My
live.
name is Ranger Joe, and I'm here to rescue you. Small child thing.
Sure, I'll try. Thanks.
The clerics, they'll beat me.
I mean, we are known for that.
Good.
I'm pretty sure the clerics are either dead or they've left.
Triggered.
Then find my father. He'll know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I think like
you want to stay in this cage until I find
10% gets down your throat. And the rest is like,
If you bring
Don't
my
say
father
anything.
here, he can let me free.
So many jokes.
How will I know who your father is?
He's Lord Kentlin.
oof. Big oof.
Yeah, that's a wolf.
Oh, I remember this kid. I remember this kid now. Oh,
Don't worry, Rentlith will be able to explain this.
well,
He doesn't remember me. I don't think I remember him.
your father went to go get cigarettes, and
Oh.
he'll be back soon.
Your father's dead.
Wow.
You think now is a good time to tell him that?
Joe is by himself.
He wants to stay in a cage until he sees evidence of his
It
father.
was your turn to watch it.
It's never Ridley's turn.
Wait,
What?
I have people
what?
for that.
I missed that part. You wanted to see evidence?
He's dead. You
Yes.
killed him.
No. What? No. I can't guess fireballs. No.
It's a half truth.
Now, do you want to be rescued or not?
May as well just
This is
leave me
it.
to rot. I don't know what to do now.
I feel like he's still young to be giving up on life.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're an heiress to an heir to like a township or something. I don't talk to people this long ever.
It's cool, you're rich. So, you don't have to be unhappy.
All right.
You can buy happiness.
Some of the creatures move a little bit in the other cages. They look like they're being disturbed by your conversation, but none of them have woken up yet.
I'm being disturbed by your conversation.
that link that they have.
Alright, I'm going to pick his lock.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to pick the lock.
All right.
We all know you're gonna pick the lock. Come on.
One.
I don't have an advantage on this one.
Holy crap. Yeah, you pick the lock with not too much.
It animates a dice rolling. That's pretty cool.
I love fantasy rounds.
I've never used them.
The lock picks, and you're able to open the cage, and you're able to do it stealthily enough that the lock doesn't even make that much noise as you tinker with it.
I'm upset by that, so I actually make a couple of like little click noises.
Why?
Alright.
One of the wormlings in the cage next to you wakes up.
Oh Christ.
This can't go poorly. Nothing bad can come of this.
We're sleeping.
It looks around and growls menacingly and reaches out with its claws and stretches.
Give it a treat. I've seen that in movies.
I can't sleep.
And then the kid passes out because it starts with the lowest hit points.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
Christ.
the creatures you choose.
No, it starts with lowest and goes up.
Yeah.
Or the creatures you choose.
No,
Ascending order.
it's everything.
All right.
Creatures you choose in ascending order.
I'm just gonna say it until it's true.
All right. Give me the 5d8.
Oh my god.
And then Ranger Joe falls asleep. Oh my
Why
gosh.
choose me?
Yeah, aren't you at 11 HP right now?
No, I have long rest.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing this, because I have 4 hours to give my life.
23.
Ooh, I can cast it at a higher level. I'm casting it.
Yes, I know you're casting it.
I think he's saying he's using his higher level.
Oh, you're
Now it's
upcasting it.
25.
You're upcasting it to nothing.
25, huh? Wow, wowie.
That was a good
Wow.
use of the spell slots.
Such a good look.
That's 2 spell slots you upcasted it to.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
So that's even worse.
This is for the games that we play with Taylor. I get very accustomed to this particular rolling.
Yeah, so,
fantasy grounds we know we can't cheat.
The boy falls asleep.
But it says creatures you choose.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It's anything.
It's everything in the area except the caster.
It starts with the lowest hit points.
You can just drag him out.
Oh wait, it's a point you choose. That's
Yeah.
what I can.
So yeah, the boy falls asleep as the whelpling wakes up a little bit more to the sound of your casting,
I heard
and
it.
it rumbles and belches.
Oh no.
Alright, I'm just gonna take the child and
But now
go back to the guys. And then pretend like I'm just...
So we're gonna wake up and there's just a random kid there. But
Right.
No, I'm gonna go back to everyone else.
First off, let me attack you.
roll initiative.
Oh, I was pretty close.
Yeah.
First hour and a half, it's nice, just Taylor fighting things by himself.
Yeah.
At least it's not Renworth this time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is gonna be so much worse.
Fireball.
Yeah, we are surrounded by beholders.
Nothing
We're in Liamon's tiny hut.
Yeah, it's true.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Till a beholder wanders by and the anti-magic
Oh,
field
that's
just
not
goes,
good.
Fortunately, that in that fur.
As it exhales an icy
So bad.
blast.
Thank God.
oh, like it could.
I'm just going to.
How did you get there?
Nice, you saved.
So they're really mad about not taking that necklace.
I don't know how beholders come to be or do anything.
Dad, where did
Alright, so you
beholders come
take
from?
12 points of cold damage as it
awesome.
breathes an icy blast.
Man loves a beholder.
Oh no.
The bars on its cage freeze over, but they don't turn brittle. It looks like it's definitely designed to hold this thing.
Nice.
And then you start dragging the body away.
Yes, with my super strength.
Okay.
He's still alive.
Give me a super strength roll.
What, athletics? Which it turns out I have.
Yeah, sure.
It's all that working out.
Yeah.
It is. All that working out at night. So you manage to pick up the body and heft it away and get back to the rest of the group as the white dragon wormling starts up a ruckus.
Out of character, you are close enough to use message.
Yeah, but everyone else
If
is
you're
asleep.
asleep, I'm not gonna wake you up.
All the other wormlings
I feel
wake
like
up
message
and
Renworth
start
while he's asleep, it goes to voicemail.
rattling and making noise in their cages.
Reach Renworth, you're not important enough for me to answer your message right now.
See there.
Leave a message and one of my minions will get back to you.
Yeah, you make it back. I'm checking passive
Maybe.
perceptions.
Okay.
Actually, the only one who's going to wake up is Kabar.
Are you back in the hut?
Tomorrow, I'm so glad you're awake.
What did you do?
Why? What happened?
All you hear, Kabar, as he comes back, is you hear the scraping noises that you heard earlier or during the day, reverberating down the cavern halls, and some low guttural moaning and growling.
Joe's sleeping habits are
Is
really
that a-
problematic.
Is that a boy?
Also, I have a little bit of frostbite in my face.
Where'd you get a boy?
I don't know. I don't know anything about these things, but you're half human. What is this?
That is a. I inspect the boy.
All right, you inspect the boy.
So
Give me
only
an
an
inspection
Oh
roll.
yeah, he's asleep. I don't know why.
Deeply uncomfortable.
It's distressing.
He's not dead, right? You didn't kill him,
deeply
right?
asleep right now.
So he was locked in with the lizard things.
Lizard things. Okay.
Hey, Ranger.
I'm a rodent ranger now. I don't know what things are called.
That's your job!
Maybe should we tell should we wake Rena up or Renlith? Should we wake Renlith up? I don't
Neither
know.
one of those people like to be woken up.
Well, he's already asleep. Let's let him sleep. And then when he wakes up, we'll just pretend like nothing
Well,
happened.
it's all after he has his morning drink.
You're right. We'll just sleep, go back to sleep. When he wakes up, this will all blow over. Okay?
Are we going to the Winchester to grab a
Now
pint?
that I'm not like in a weird situation, he looks healthy, right? Except the fact that he's magically asleep.
He looks like he's got.
I know this because he's asleep.
He has scratches on his back, and his clothes are a little tattered. He looks a little exhausted, and maybe a little malnourished.
Maybe we should bandage him up. What do you think?
Yeah, I might wake him up.
I mean, he's not actively bleeding right now.
Right.
He's not like in danger of dying before.
Maybe as a show of goodwill, though. Right?
And this is the son of Ketlin, Lord Ketlin,
Oh shit.
the guy that you guys murdered.
I wouldn't say that.
What?
He was asking
Not
for it.
entirely accurate.
Well, not really.
We kind of did.
It's not.
We kind of did him a favor, really, when you think about it.
That's how.
You know,
That's how it was planted. Son.
he might not realize it right away, but eventually he'll thank us. We did a good thing.
Okay. I
Dad
did tell the
said,
kid that his father's dead, though. So if he wakes up, don't lie to him about it. Because,
Ooh. Oh.
and then I cast sleep.
Why?
Just so you know.
Why do you do these things? Why?
I think it's a lack of sleep.
he's like, I haven't slept in 60 years.
I don't know what to. Okay. Well, I don't know what. Just go to bed. Go to bed.
I can't. I'm awake forever.
Or meditate.
So elves don't have to
Whatever
sleep.
you guys do.
Can they sleep?
Alright, I'll continue to keep watch
It's
over the
I
child and the
always
people.
considered it like
Okay.
And
Then
the war
when we
point.
get up in the
they
morning,
don't have to
then we'll
eat,
deal with it.
they
Okay.
can eat.
I think I feel like that's
Okay.
kind of like how it
I'm
works.
sorry that you're awoken by the growls
He
and
doesn't know
screaming.
that.
So
Van has this thing above his head, which he doesn't have to.
It's
eat
actually
it,
kind of
but he
soothing.
Definitely does.
It reminds me of home.
So I guess for the rest of my non-sleep, we'll just keep watch over the group,
Come on.
specifically the entrance hole to this part of the cave. Cave cubby.
Okay. About 10-15 minutes later, the whelplings settle down. They continuously get quieter and quieter until finally it's quiet. It's completely quiet again, and there's just the drip of and bubbling of water nearby.
So I'm not overly worried about it because I'm assuming a room full of caged beasts every now and then gets really loud anyway. And a cave where people are tortured and murdered and shit all the time. So
Yeah.
Joe's not that worried about it. He's not going to go check it out because it's beholders.
Okay. All right.
I'll wait until someone wakes up.
So the rest of the night goes by fairly uneventfully, except for one thing. Kabar, while you're sleeping, visions, dreams keep plaguing you, nightmares.
Sugar plum fairies?
And you keep feeling like you're basically in your dreams you're hurtling through almost like space or just air, and you keep getting flashes, images. And when you finally do wake up, a couple of them stick with you. One of them being you're surrounded by magical energy, and it's just erupting around you almost like lightning. And you're in a runic circle, just like in the room you were. And there's the magical lightning basically shimmering all around you, and you see Cilia on the ground. But you're standing over her, chanting. And Joe is attacking you. And the rest of your team. And then eventually you see yourself as well. And the only thing you can think of is you have to complete your ritual. Because you need this information. Because once you gain this information, you, and you alone, will have the knowledge of how to get the Jewel of Perpetual Darkness and unlock the powers which are your birthright.
Are we
Jewel of Perpetual Darkness.
Is Kabar
And once you have this knowledge of where this is located because of this stupid, wretched, horrible compass, you can destroy it. No one else will get the information, and even better, only you will be able to open the door to the temple, because only an elf of the true race can but pass through the door.
Turns out all elves are racist.
Forever
Mhm.
and always.
And then you wake up in a cold sweat.
Oh god. Just that magic shit. Is anyone else up?
Joe is up, staring vacantly at every time.
Oh god.
And there's some creepy kid lying on the floor.
Oh shit! I forgot about that kid.
Netflix is The Witcher trailer dropped.
I just had some crazy nightmare, dream, a vision, maybe.
I noticed.
Oh
I
yeah.
started sweating about 28 minutes ago.
Approximately 28 minutes ago.
Well, just record it in my journal, okay? Or your journal of me. So I get the feeling like I don't normally, or Kabar doesn't normally have these types of dreams.
Definitely not that.
And not that vivid.
It felt like you were reliving the moment of the battle yesterday, except from the perspective of the Incubus.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a sheet of parchment and start jotting down some notes before I forget.
Okay.
So it's still just Joe and I?
Yes.
Brendan's going to be asleep for another 4 hours.
And I'm going to tell Joe what
Means
happened.
it's 12.
Do you know sorcerers need 12 hours of sleep for a long rest? It's weird.
But yeah, I'm going to talk to Joe about what the vision or dream was about. And I was so scared.
It's so weird. Did you say you saw... So you saw yourself also attacking you?
Yes.
Yes, it was all of us, right?
Yeah.
It is basically what just the battle we just fought. Just I was seeing it from the perspective of that dude. Bad dude.
Bad dude number 4.
I'm not good with names, you know that.
You can kill us?
Yeah. We'll call him the big bad, I don't know, evil guy.
Gary.
Gary.
I like Gary better.
The BBAG.
Gary. Pretty sure we know his name, but...
I
And
think,
this Jewel of Perpetual Darkness. We've heard reference of this before.
yes, of course. Of course.
Yes.
We should tell Renlith like that. When he wakes up. He would know what to do. Tell Daddy.
It was...
Can we not call him Daddy? I'm not okay with that. Very uncomfortable.
But don't wake him up. He gets cranky.
Yeah, that's that point. When the
Daddy
kids
was
are
like
like
that.
trying to weigh like how important is it based like compared to waking him up.
Ooh, we got a lot to... Man, he's in for a bunch of rude awakenings.
Just, it
Oh,
only gets
man.
awkward when I have to start roleplaying Celia saying daddy to Rinlith. That's when it gets awkward.
That's when I pack up my shit. I'm out. Like, I'm done.
Okay, so...
Reagan and Daniel start looking at each other, and he's like, Daddy, hold me. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
It will never get to that point. Well, I can't say never, I guess.
That Daniel will make it happen.
Make sure it doesn't happen.
I think we'd all appreciate that.
Yes. Although there is a
So
part
I
of me
guess we're in a cave.
Just
So
I do my
Rinlith
best
can't
to make it
sleep
as
all
little
day.
as creepy as
Like,
possible.
we're in the middle of mission. So once he has his 8 hours, and I'm assuming he needs 10 minimum, I'll wake him up.
Because technically, you only ever have to sleep 6 hours. But Renlith definitely sleeps 8 hours. Like, solid.
And then needs another 2 of light duty,
Yeah, exactly.
where he gives us his rousing speech.
I feel like that should be a trait for the noble background.
You have to have 8 hours of sleep.
No, he cannot feed himself. He has to be fed.
Take turns spoon feeding him with a mage hand.
No, you have to cut a single grape into 16 identically sized pieces.
Must
Feed him
dissolve.
an odd number
This
at a
meat,
time.
this meat, I do not want to chew it.
Chew it for me.
But don't get your saliva on it.
He's got a skull and a stick.
He has to prestidigitation and clean it after you chew it for him.
Oh my god. This has gotten out of hand.
Only take a bite every minute.
After I had that hedonism feat or whatever, where if you didn't have like a good rest and like great food and like a reward or compliments that day, you get like a negative to a bunch of stuff the next day.
I like it.
Huh.
Alright, so Renlith does eventually wake up.
Yep.
And there's a fucking
Oh,
kid
wait,
there.
There's a kid.
Now, don't get mad.
He looks immediately over to Joe.
What'd you do?
I rescued him
Why?
because he was in a cage.
Kabar's cowering in the corner.
He does not.
It wasn't my fault. I didn't have anything to do with this.
Is the boy awake?
No.
Boy.
What did you do to the boy?
I rescued him. But why am I being interrogated here? First of all, is the boy still asleep? If the boy's still asleep, then
You back
Kamara
in?
has something he wants to tell you first.
Wait, we agreed. You do yours first to soften the blow.
Oh, right. Oh, so this is Kedlin's kid.
And what
Okay.
did you
He
tell him?
knows his dad is dead.
But we have some good news too. There's some good news.
This is good news. His son is still alive.
Right, yeah. Or at least he
But-
says he's his son.
He knows that we killed his father.
That's fine.
What? Who doesn't? What?
Accidentally.
No,
Yes, he does.
it was on purpose,
Did
100%.
Kabar just say that out loud?
I'll
The kid is
explain,
asleep.
I'll explain everything to
How
him when he
did
wakes
sleep
up.
last?
Oh, it's not a sleep spell anymore. It's the fact that he was put to sleep with a magical spell and he's not really been able to sleep.
And he just stayed asleep. Okay.
I'll explain
This
it
is
all
the
to
most
him when he wakes
comfortable
up.
he's been in
I'm
weeks.
sure if
Just
he
spoon
understands
was
or not, that's not our problem.
He's not on a cold cell with dragons next to him.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
dirty urchin, like,
we
poke
either try
bubbles
to
up.
get him back to his keep or, you
It's
know,
not an urchin,
back
he's
to
a
the
noble.
city, drop him off at a
Dirty,
coronation.
he's an urchin.
He doesn't want to be rescued, then we can do that at the very minimum.
Yeah.
Does the gem of perpetual darkness mean anything to you?
Well, it's my turn.
Yes, it does. It means something to all of us.
So,
So, that's my segue.
Van's making tea.
I had a vision in my sleep of the battle we just had, and I took notes, like you said I should, and I handed the notes.
Okay.
So, I think it's more than just a normal
just
dream.
weird
This was
pictures.
vivid.
I rolled a 24 for Arcana
It's just
Okay.
pictures
to
of
see if
dicks.
Renlith can piece together there might be a connection with him being on that altar next to Cilia during the ritual.
You absolutely believe that as long as he's not just pulling your chain,
Yeah.
that there's quite possibly a chance that when the ritual was going off, when he went into there, that he disrupted it in some form or fashion, and he's now he was affected by it, and maybe when Kovis was extracting information from her, he may have extracted information from Kabar or vice versa.
So Renlith kind of goes over this a little bit once he susses out the fact that you're serious, and explains essentially that I think there was probably some connections that got mixed up. So you and Cilia and Kovis were all sharing or extracting information from each other, and it was probably not your conscious minds and only your unconscious mind while you were sleeping that was able to parse any of this information out. But as far as this darkness thing, you recall the picture that we saw, the mural that we saw a long time ago, right?
That was before I showed up.
So it was all of the ancient beings pre-cataclysm or whatever it's called.
That's the thing they had.
Right, and so that, perhaps the Scion, is simply the key to find this infinite darkness thing. So, it's impossible to tell, maybe, that Ian Kovis did discern the location of this thing, seeing as how the connections were messed up in some form or fashion, but I think we should assume that he does in fact know the location of this, whether it's on this plane or somewhere else. I have some suspicions.
So you're saying he read my mind?
Sure.
Everything?
No, I'm sure he just searched for files in your brain that were related to his query.
So, two things. One, I don't know how we're supposed to get anything from that guy because he beat us like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat. And two, can we talk about the
A
weird
what?
magic shit that happened with Celia just now? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's happened before.
We were at a disadvantage at this fight. I didn't even reach them.
Right.
And I
And
have
he
these
still
sweet
managed to
jumping
kill a
boots.
bunch of people, or almost kill everybody.
Well, listen, Ian Covis is ancient. We've seen the visions of him being reincarnated. This is kind of our charge, though.
I feel like we're not equipped for this.
I'm pretty well
Like
equipped.
we can.
I got a
Oh,
pretty sweet
God.
side.
My equipment's pretty good.
I don't know what your
we killed a dragon,
Yeah.
and this guy beat us silly. So
Uh.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Well,
Silly
I
is
was,
like,
for most
now
of
I
the
know invisibility, so I'm good.
for most of the
Oh,
fight.
okay.
Listen, to be fair, for most of the fight, I was not even in the room. So I mean, it's hard to say exactly how that would shake out.
Right.
But he was obviously planned. We planned all of this.
It was a trap.
And we just encountered a battle just before this, and I think that given proper preparation and perhaps we could find something out from who taught this.
What about that thing? And he
What
pointed to the
about-
big
and
green.
Van, I'm pretty sure Ian Covis never actually attacked you. It was all the other guy.
Was it the other guy? I don't remember which
No,
was
we
which.
got we got beat up pretty badly from that initial fight.
Because I think Ian Covis just sat there doing his ritual the whole time.
And who was the other guy?
The other guy was a Mendikar, a high priest.
Yeah, we got beat up by his secretary.
Is the leader of all of his clerics.
Right. And I feel like the leader of the clerics, as a cleric, I feel like I can
Secretarial clerics. Like,
speak,
not
you know,
the
with,
magic
with
clerics.
some fair authority on the subject. The guy the clerics serve, way more powerful. Like, way.
I think you're
more
selling
powerful.
yourself short there. I mean,
No, listen
we're
to
getting
him.
there.
Yeah, but he's not a full cleric. He's that's why he's so good.
Oh,
So
is that a kimono?
He
What are
wears
you
it,
waiting
he only buttons it up to like right here.
Where'd you
The
get-
rest is just blue chest hair.
Where'd you get a kimono?
And he curls it.
Braids it every once in a while.
Anyways,
well, I think
Shapes
whether
patches.
whether or not it is completely within our capacity right now, we have to move and try to find out what we can. I think one of our best bets might be with Palthus to see if there's any rumors or intelligence about where Ian Covis or his armies are moving. That might
Army. That's a good idea.
Here,
Let's
here.
get one of those.
plus 14 temporary HP because that was a rousing speech.
It was.
Yeah.
There's our temporary hit points.
everybody's highly aroused, and also
Roused.
whoa.
There is a distinct difference between roused and aroused.
I mean, okay,
It's a rousing
if
speech.
you say so. Renlet does not differentiate.
Oh god.
Half
P.S.
of you are aroused, half of you are roused.
Or
Like to
you're
be
half
on-
and half.
Can't be.
You get 18 temporary hit points now.
Oh, fantastic.
Yay.
Well, we do have to be careful because they were prepared. So
Exactly.
someone told them that we had to die on.
What? Triple digits.
Also, someone led us to this trap again.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
I have
Nice.
140 hit points now.
Hmm?
I have 140 hit points.
No,
Jay came out of nowhere. I
138.
didn't have to do any of that work.
I found it out.
Well,
I'm supposed to be the
I-
tank.
okay, so
Pedantic.
that's that thing.
Imagine
That's what
that.
I think about the whole
That's a DM, it's a requirement.
Ian Covis bit.
As David's
As
lore.
far
That's
as this
required.
boy
I
is
love that your initials
concerned,
in my group chat show up as DM.
we
It's
simply
just
need to
fantastic.
drop
I
him
like seeing
off
the natural born
at
DM.
some woman's house or something. I don't,
Definitely top shelf.
I'm certain somebody will care for him. Whatever.
We could get a reward, maybe.
Who cares?
From who? His dad.
He's rich. I have no concept of material wealth,
Well,
and you're happy with crayons. So why do we need a
Hey.
reward?
those are
It's the idea of a reward. and it's
ideal
like this.
writing instruments.
And
Okay,
tasty too, right?
It's neither
don't
here nor there.
don't judge. Don't judge me.
Now on to
Have you
the
tried one?
I mean, I'm up for it.
on to the final point of discussion here. I believe is and maybe the most important discussion is: are we going to kill that smaller beholder? I really want to kill him.
Have we long rested?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'm fine.
We could probably go
Yeah,
and
let's do
try. The only thing I'm concerned about is this terrain.
Uh-huh.
I'm very slow in it.
Well, I'm going to haste you.
I now have 4 key points
Ah,
instead of 3.
yes.
Plus the ones.
Haste.
Yeah.
What does that do again?
So your
Key
movement
master.
is essentially
Are you
doubled.
a gatekeeper?
So you would not
Hey, the pop
Back to
culture
normal
reference
speed.
got me.
exactly right.
It's old enough.
That could be helpful.
40
Yeah.
years old. Jesus.
Oh, I can go invisible.
Otherwise,
now.
you have to stay to,
so
like,
I can
dirty
just walk
dancing.
into that treasure room. If you'll give me the bag of holding, and I'll shove everything in the bag of holding and walk out.
I think it would be best
I feel like
to
that happened here. Jennifer's the one
to
with
make
the-
sure we plan a backup
Oh, I was thinking you were going to
because
say Kabar joke.
as
Just
as
away
we
my wife
know,
and lift me up. Have you seen
beholders,
her?
if they look at you, magic
She was
stops
90 pounds when I
working.
met her.
Oof,
Right.
tiny.
We can also kill them to,
Yeah.
better
She's
the
itty
world
bitty.
because
Skin
beholders
bones.
are evil,
What's up,
etc., etc.
Yeah, in this
Particular,
particular
she knows she's put on weight.
turns you to stone.
right.
It's
Well,
healthy
we have
weight.
one
She needed to put on
thing
weight.
of stone to flesh. So
Okay.
My
That's
goal for
something.
like the first couple of years
So
of
one of
dating
us
was
lives.
to get her to
And then-
Stuffing hamburgers.
Van has like
Pretty much.
greater
so
restoration,
that's what
right?
she ate.
I have to check.
Because that does that fix
Greater
petrification?
takes some special stuff.
Hey,
Some-
guys, I will.
Moolah.
I am not turning into stone again. That was.
That
I
was a weird experience. Didn't like it.
nope. I did not enjoy that. I will not do that again.
5th level.
I learned my
100
lesson.
GP of diamond dust.
Oh, I can learn the spell or prepare it, but I don't have the components for it. If you have some jewelry I can crush up, then yeah,
At
maybe.
one point, I thought they were running around with some bags of diamond dust, but they may have sold it.
I feel like 100 GP of diamond dust is like 1 diamond.
No, diamonds are freaking expensive.
That's what I'm saying. So if you crush up 1 diamond,
Oh yeah.
you'll get like 500 GP of
Yeah.
diamond dust. So
You just gotta get a diamond. Because he's Renlet, so he has diamonds.
of course she has diamond.
Yes,
Like,
his
what
pockets
is-
are full of diamonds.
They say
Diamonds.
they say
Diamonds
those
everywhere.
stupid questions, Daniel. But
Oh,
I feel
look
like
the diamonds! Oh, they just keep coming
I feel
out.
like-
oh, sorry.
You know how he does it. Whoops, my diamonds are on the ground. I
he
spilled
blows
them.
his nose with a diamond encrusted handkerchief. I'm pretty sure he sneezes diamonds. He's like, "Hey, sneeze into this." Okay, I can cast Greater
They
Restoration.
don't come out of his nose.
Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah, like, he was sitting there, and now there's a diamond. That's weird.
That makes sense though, because he's so tight.
Yeah, Redliff lays diamond eggs. That's 100% accurate.
What?
Eggs.
What?
Diamond encrusted eggs.
Redliff's so tight ass he lays diamond eggs. I don't think he's like aging that process. Though.
I'm not sure if he's processing or he didn't hear. Oh,
Loading. Buffering.
Thank you, guys. For those-
I see your guinea pig. Oh, I saw
You
it.
hear it getting.
No, I saw it.
Oh, they're over there. Yeah.
Please cover it with a box.
Why?
Just kidding.
Otherwise, it's so distracting. I want to get
I'm
one.
experimenting with the new stuff.
I want to get one for my kids,
Ah,
but they
okay.
only lived like
It's big.
3 years. Like it's not, and I don't
Yeah,
want to do it.
they always have big cakes. You have to spoil them.
There's 2 in there.
Yeah.
Do they have numbers?
We just have 1 left.
Sushi and Guinness.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's the problem. The screen is right where the volume control is. Yep. Okay, it's fine. I just turned my computer volume down, but I was like, why can't
I don't know, but Taylor has to move because I'm not. Okay, there we go. It was just like, yeah, slouch, please.
Oh, now all we see is the window.
Alrighty. Okay, so what did we decide?
I need some diamonds. Now watch what happens.
That's how we decided while we were gone.
Okay.
Just give him a cup of coffee and he'll come up with some.
Huh? He's not. You notice that the immediate reaction was not, "I don't have that." It's like, "Here, let me sort through these pouches full of rare gems," and
Pull out your diamonds.
yeah,
Because that's what I do.
and then I'm gonna need Kabar to smash it.
Hell yeah.
No, I don't have that. I have no, I don't have that.
In all the twinkly, sparkly jewelry that Renlith owns and wears and possesses, there's
I have jewelry. Like, you're not gonna destroy my jewelry.
I bring out my red glass thing that I've been holding on for a year. Is this a diamond?
close.
I'm rummaging through my stuff.
At one point, Kabar found
I mean,
a
as long as
magical
more than
gem
one
that he
person
thought was a
doesn't turn
magical
into a
thing. He
stone,
threw a trap and everything to get to it, and it was just a piece of red glass.
And he's just held on to it ever since.
I still think it's a rare gem, magical gem.
So here's my
I mean,
idea.
it did cast like a lightning bolt at him, so
my,
obviously it's magic.
my idea would be to go into that hidden room, Joe to secretly open that door in there so that nobody can see us, and then I just launch a fireball at it
At this beholder thing?
and all of its tentacles.
Have I ever learned anything in the course of my
Do you think I can
life or
jump on it?
study about beholders?
I don't see why
I might
not.
have heard rumors, stories.
Would I be aware as the character of their anti-magic properties?
Quite likely. Give me an Arcana roll.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, things are going crazy.
What's the ceiling height of the room?
In there?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Oh.
You've never seen it. Only Joe's seen that room.
I asked Joe.
Was that what you asking?
How tall was the ceiling in that room with the beholder?
Oh, it's roughly between 10 and. How big is it?
They have magic eyes. You've heard that some of them are dangerous and some of them are really dangerous. And some of them cancel magic.
Oh yeah, so fireball thing sounds like a great idea.
This one.
Some of them do cancel magic.
Oh, some of them.
Oh,
Maybe this is one of
That
the
could
ones
be-
where you throw magic at it and it just doesn't work.
that could be a problem.
That's a
So
thing.
that's why we're doing it from a distance.
It's a really small beholder.
Right.
We gotta crawl to get in there. How high are the ceilings, DM?
Give me a wisdom check to remember.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I need to prepare my spells.
Yeah, I'm liking the system.
Wow,
21.
you roll amazingly.
I do accept in a fight.
So you remember that it was a very spacious room, and the ceilings were pretty high in there as well. You'd say probably 20, 30, 40 feet. You're not exactly sure because you didn't really pay too much attention, but they were tall.
Do you remember seeing stalactites?
Yeah, probably. It's a cave.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it looks like the rest of this place. Only probably the biggest room I've seen in this complex.
Okay. Okay.
So the ceiling's probably higher than everything else in here, at least in the middle.
Yep.
Around the edges, it's probably about the size of the tunnels, maybe lower depending on the room. But
If we could
um,
sneak up on it.
yeah.
Wait. You're sneaking up on the room?
No, the beholder. If we could sneak
I'm
up on
pretty
it.
sure the room's not going to detect you.
Well, you never know, okay?
I sneak attack the room.
Ramleth shoots a fireball at it. The instant it hits, I leap on top of it and rip its eye stalks off.
Its eye stalks are hanging out everywhere.
This is a brilliant plan, by the way.
That sounds fine.
So Kabar's like, okay, so I jump on top of it and rip the eye stalks out. What do you not get?
What's the problem?
The eye stalks are everywhere. Okay, I can be everywhere.
Yeah.
I get 3 attacks.
It'll be stunned by the fire. Right?
I like this plan. Let's go. Fireball, eye stalk ripping.
Are you guys just talking inside of the remnants of your hut, or did you move away?
We're talking in the remnants of the hut because I don't know if the boy's awake yet.
Okay. That's what I was asking, because the boy wakes up, because you guys are just talking right next to him.
Yeah.
So the boy starts stirring and waking up groggily and slowly, and then he kind of shirks away as he sees people and kind of huddles up in
I
a
cast
corner. What?
I can't sleep.
So Renlith says, "Good morning, Lord Ketlin."
I toss one of my many weapons to the boy and say, "Do you know how to fight a beholder?"
Well, who are you? How do I get out of my cage?
You were
Don't hurt me.
rescued from your cage. You have no need to worry. We're all former friends of
Hey.
the late. No, former friends of the late Lord Ketlin.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Oh, you're not friends? Did he leave?
No, I thought you were told that we killed him.
Yeah, didn't you say that?
He was.
He wasn't until just now.
He I thought that was a dream.
No, that was real.
Nice.
What happened was
Good job.
Your father's
I
mind.
knew Red Let's Get to this better than me.
Your father's mind was bewitched by one of the most evil beings
So we
that this world has ever known. He was quite out of his wits and had no other option but to attack us, which spelled his doom. He did, however, have a request of us when he knew that his life was over, and that was to take care of you and make sure that you did not come to harm.
I've already come to harm, though.
By harm, I mean death. Sorry, I should be more specific.
Oh,
So our intent is to take you somewhere safe. Do you have any caregivers in Ketlin Keep?
sure, there's people in Ketlin Keep.
Okay. Well, we can send you there if you want.
My keep.
Yeah, it's your keep.
You're welcome.
But
Congratulations. Always make yourselves.
Congratulations, Lord Ketlin.
listen, I'm sure this is very bad, and I understand the past few months have been pretty abysmal for you. But your father has been here this time while you've been in a cage. So I think it's safe to assume that
He said he was gonna save me and that everything would be okay.
yeah, he was trying to work off an impossible debt with Ian Kovas, who is the evil person that I mentioned before.
He's the guy who took me away.
Right. He's the one who messed with your father's mind. He's the one who's messed with hundreds of minds.
My dad said that he had to do everything that guy said or they'd hurt me worse.
So your father, at the end of everything, gave his life so that you can finally be free, etc., etc.
Just read, let's say, etc., etc., etc.,
You know,
etc.
that old chestnut.
Just like the stories. It's quite romantic.
Beautiful.
So we're gonna leave the cave because you killed all the bad guys?
No, there are still some bad guys left in here that we might need to take care of. I could actually leave you with our resident sitter, Cilia.
He looks around. Who's that?
It's the pretty young girl over here.
Oh, the dead girl?
She's not dead.
She's just
Is she
laying
dead?
there. She's just asleep still.
Yeah,
She sleeps
no,
through everything.
She sleeps a lot. She's a sleepy girl.
It's okay. She's 18. She's been in CPR class.
She knows all the best movies.
It's okay, she's 18.
Not like that.
She's an adult.
Oh, God.
Very responsible.
So anyway, that's that. We're gonna get out of here before too long, and in the meantime, you just need to
Not die.
sit down and shut up. I'll make a
Don't sit down. I mean,
yeah. I'll make an invisible hut that you'll be allowed to be in, and you just sit in there, relax. It'll be comfortable. Nobody will be able to see you. I'm sure I have something that you'd enjoy. Do you know any magic?
No.
Never mind then.
are you good with martial weapons? Proficient.
Give him a two-handed battle axe.
I used to train with a trident.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Oh, I don't have a trident.
We rescued Aquaman.
Fuck.
Is this like your origin story? Oh, this is his origin story, guys.
I have a light hammer and 2 arrows. Do kids like that?
Yes, give them heavy and sharp pointy objects.
I have a playing cards and a dice set.
I mean,
Here.
Yeah.
Teach them to gamble.
No.
How much money do you have on you?
No, you're coming with me, Kabar. Cilia and
You need
you.
a diamond.
Cilia.
You have a diamond, kid?
Cilia and you can play games. I have a bell, if that interests you. I don't know if you're into bells.
Why don't you just tie it around his neck so we can use him as bait?
Renlith considers this for a moment.
It's like giving like a
Oh, this is great! I forgot all about my dead dad!
That's a good idea. I could charm him.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Okay, well, sleep again.
Okay, back to the game.
Anyway,
Sorry.
this wouldn't be an issue if Joe hadn't brought him, but that's beside the point.
Just lock him back up in the cage.
Oh, here.
I guess if I killed all the dragon things, it would have been the same as saving.
Are you hungry? I got some potatoes.
I haven't eaten in days.
I'm digging around for
You
potatoes.
have food?
I don't have any food for you.
I accidentally pulled out. I accidentally pulled out one ball's head. Oh no, not that one. No, it's the obscene drawing now.
Oh, he's giving him a good berry.
That's nice.
Yeah, wait,
Oh.
I'll give him a good berry then. That's easy.
I pressed the
Just-
vegetation. I asked the boy, what's... Boy. Young boy.
One berry?
Young boy.
I love how he went from
No.
Lord Kenlith or whatever to boy.
Boy.
Before he eats it, I ask him what his favorite food is.
If he gets the berry, he's eating it.
Way to go, Joe.
I catch it in midair.
I got 9
Wait.
It doesn't matter. He's full now.
He kind of looks at it for a while and is like, that was just a berry, but I feel a lot better.
Good. That's great. It's magic.
Give him another one.
Yeah, my magic's better than your magic.
In certain circumstances.
We
rare
should leave
circumstances.
immediately.
What's your name again?
Varric. Lord Varric Ketlin.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Redlands rubbing off on him already. Actually, you know, he's wearing slippers, ordering people around.
That's a different kind of lord. So, listen, I appreciate that you're Lord Ketlin now, but right now you just need to
Sit down,
relax
shut up.
on that.
Give me a persuasion check. Oh gosh, this kid's haughty.
26.
Imagine that. Not that haughty. Alright, he kind of backs down and says, fine, get rid of the rest of the monsters, and then we'll get out of here, and I'll avenge my dad.
Yes, origin story.
Father.
Okay, that sounds great. But
It's the closest thing we've had to a plan in 2 years.
Hey, this kid's good.
it's not a plan. Just to be clear, that's not a plan.
I'll train harder than I ever trained before. I won't shirk my training, and I'll kill that Ian Covis man
That's what I'm talking about.
myself.
Batman.
Okay, that's great. In the meantime, just wait here. There is a creature that will kill you by looking at you, and I point over there. So don't go over there.
You call him Captain Fishface?
We do?
And then, no, we're talking about the beholder. Kabar would never kill him. The boy.
Oh, okay. I'm
If
like,
he was
well,
hungry enough.
maybe, but
And then there's another smaller but equally deadly one over there, and I point in that direction. So, moral of this story is don't leave this fucking room.
Did you at
Lord
least
Ketlin.
kill those beasts that were tormenting me?
I don't even know what you're talking
The
about.
lizards?
Listen, I don't know where Joe picked you up from. So,
he's getting angry. Maybe we should go. Maybe we should go.
yeah, Renless is starting to get his
Fine.
trademark testiness right now.
Dispatch the beasts, and I will wait here while you do that.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes, you
what's in it
will.
for us?
Kid, tone it down, please. I don't want one of those days, you know. Please. You gotta give him some time to wake up.
I wake up Celia.
Okay.
Celia, I apologize for waking you up.
She wakes up and her eyes are like real wide when she wakes up, and she says, "It's the forest. I can feel it. There's something under the ground. It's so strong. It's pulling me
Down?
to it."
Did you have visions too? Well, I guess that makes sense.
Kabar had visions. You should assess.
What?
I show her my notes.
No, I can feel it now.
Oh.
It's pulling me.
You should go to it.
Where?
It's in the forest that we were in.
Oh.
Those ruins.
Well, let's go.
Let's go.
Underground. Something. It's strong and it's good.
Oh,
Good. That's a
No,
This is really good.
good hasn't been an adjective in this story for a while.
yeah. I mean, allies? What?
Well, maybe it's not good, but it's not evil.
No, that's not true.
It's not bad.
I didn't believe him for a second when he said it was good. Not for one brief second.
Darkness isn't bad. We're good.
Forget about the beholders. Let's just go.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually.
Let's.
Yeah, I'm so far away from the 14th level.
I'm very scared of these things.
It's okay.
Wasn't there a big room of treasure at some point?
I'm not ashamed to admit
over
it.
there, but
Okay, it's better now. It's gone.
oh, okay, great. In that case, let's kill the beholder.
Wait, now I'm feeling it. Oh.
Should we start with the one that doesn't turn to stone? Because it has the treasure,
Yes.
It's by the exit.
Yes.
It doesn't turn us to stone.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's by that big poison
It
mushroom
doesn't turn
thing.
us to stone.
That thing should be well burnt down by now.
Yes, that's right. I thought it smelled
What
like
else is the secret entrance?
something. Fungus.
Alright. Let's all meet up and then secret room.
Reverb.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Celia, do you think would you be willing to watch this boy for a few minutes while we go and destroy something that's an abomination?
Oh, hi, what's your name? I could tell him all about. Hi!
That's fine.
That'll be fine. Let's go.
Tell him whatever you want.
Oh, dice, playing cards.
Yeah.
Here.
Can you teach him while you're talking? Can you teach him some games or whatever?
Sure, I can teach him the bone dice game.
There you go. I'm sure he'll be well
But-
into you.
But Van's gotta give us his bones.
Didn't Kabar have some too?
Let me dig around in here.
Because Renlith.
Those are my runes?
No,
No.
I thought you had a dice set.
The bones.
Yeah, no, I have a dice set. Yeah, that's what I gave him.
But Renlith
She talking about my
threw all
runes?
of his
No, your
games away.
Bone dice?
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh.
Maybe she's talking about your augury stuff.
Yeah, I have augury runes that are carved from bone
Maybe that's what she's talking about.
that I'm not going to give her.
So
Okay,
we can
well,
do
I mean-
auguries and tell each other's fortunes.
I'm sure she could figure that out, right? Okay, well, we'll be back probably 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 to 10 minutes. So,
I hope
6
so.
weeks later.
yeah.
Never.
Can we leave them here?
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry, I'll protect the boy.
I know you will. But to make you more comfortable, make him more comfortable, I'm going to bring the hut back up because it just left.
Oh, okay.
It just give you some whatever. I'm just doing it.
Don't leave the bubble.
This is your bubble. This is for all intent and purpose. Ketlin Keep. Don't fucking know.
Lord Ketlin looks at you, Kabar, and says, "You had a weapon for me?"
Indeed.
Give him a dagger or something.
Let's see what I got here. I'm rummaging through my pack.
Battle axe.
I could give him the Sling Master.
Can you hold a great sword?
No,
give him
no,
a
I
great
trained
sword.
with the trident.
Maybe a little too big. Well, I have a spear.
That's close.
It's like twice his size, huh?
I mean, it's big, but I mean, he's 11. He's not tiny.
Here, I'm entrusting you
He's like
this.
squire age.
I'm entrusting you with this.
Tigger, that's
Okay.
whatever.
It's close. It still stabs. I can use this.
Ow! Damn it! Watch
Hey,
your
All
Watch
right.
it, kid.
I will defend the lady.
Great, and she will
I
defend
trust-
you, and I'll defend both of you, and we'll be right back. Just
Who am I going to defend?
me.
Me.
Everyone's like, me. Please.
Well, friend, let's leave you as my buddy.
Okay.
When you hold this is a magic spear. When you hold this spear,
don't
you get
sound
plus
nice.
10 bravery. You guys are like already gone.
Yeah.
Wait.
Plus
My
10.
name is
If you took the feeling of bravery and divided it by 10 units,
Yeah.
double that.
Oh, Kabar's doing math. We're going to be here forever.
Yep. This is a prime number of confidence.
I start drawing like equations into the sand. No, that's not how Kabar does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Secret room.
So
That's
we,
where we're going.
we wander off into the wilderness.
Yeah, I keep having an urge to point to it with my mouse. Like, we go here.
It's like, it's over here. Like, wow. Oh. You should get a triangle made out of white paper on a stick and just have him direct your mouse.
I
No?
don't stand in the front. I stand within range of my bow, and then I shoot things.
Anyways.
Yeah, no, I get it. Joe is up front to open the thing, the secret door. And then he's going to do it quietly so that,
I mean, you can attempt to do it quietly.
yeah, I mean, he's going to do it quietly.
I don't think he does anything quietly.
I have a passive
But
stealth.
that's by
ability.
choice.
Yeah.
He has to
I
try
guess
to
the
not be
ability
quiet.
could run us around this thing, but if it looks at us, we're dead.
That's not entirely true, but I understand
If it looks at you, you're dead.
when
That's all you need to know.
when we're planning for battle, leave the hyperbole elsewhere.
I mean, I've never really fought a beholder.
It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's an eyeball.
Alright. So what do you guys actually want to do? Because we can't hang out by the door.
I swear to God, if you guys let it turn me to stone, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'll carry you home.
Never again.
I've told you I have a stone to flesh. We'll be
That's
able
the
to
other
bring it
guy
back.
anyway, not this guy.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
This guy will just use disintegrate ray and all kinds of other stuff.
I'm sure
I would
that-
much rather be disintegrated.
That's fair. I don't.
That's,
Honestly, I
you're
don't
not supposed to
think
say that with a
it's
DM
that
computer.
you-
that's a
it's
warrior's
not
death. Not being a
Goes to
statue.
Ogre Valhalla.
Disintegration
Really?
it is.
We can't hang out by the door.
I
That
could.
sounds like a horrible idea for something to cast spells.
I have this earth elemental gem. I could just throw it in there and have an earth elemental have at it.
I feel like that's the plan.
That'd be fun.
You want me to do that?
I like that plan.
I don't know. It
Let's
seems
do
like a
that.
waste.
It might be.
Probably is. Let me just fireball him. Should I fireball him or thunderball him or lightning ball him?
Well, here, let me look inside to see where he's actually at.
Okay.
You open it, the eyeballs are right there.
We're watching you.
Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah.
Instead of it's what it looked like last time I looked at him yesterday. So.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna crack the door open. DM and check it out and see what it looks like.
All right, give me
Everybody
that.
be quiet.
Give me that stealth roll.
Shh.
Oh,
Wow. Sorry, it's not ready, you guys.
only 24.
It's 2 9s. That's ridiculous. They quit.
That was close. Very.
How close?
Just let's just say that something with 15,000 eyes has a really high perception.
Imagine that.
What?
All right, you pop open the door
It's only like 10.
ever so
Thousands.
lightly to peer in.
Oh man.
Perfect. Less than ideal placement.
And his eyeballs are a nest piled on top of each other. Nope, no.
Just turned into a Japanese anime. Tentacles everywhere.
Do not like. This is not the campaign I signed up for.
All right, so that's what you see. The beholder's in the corner. Some of the eye stalks are congregated in the middle, and it looks like there are some that are near the mushroom, like they're investigating the entrance.
Before we begin, I'd like to use my oil of sharpness. That's just a one-time use, right?
It's a one-time use.
Now is the time.
It's not like this is going to be a hard fight.
Are you
Why
sure?
must you taunt him so?
No, I'm gonna use it.
Like, oh,
Why
look, a second beholder.
You know what? I think the effect area of a fireball is too small. Should be bigger.
You should twin it.
I can't. Otherwise, I would.
You can't. Oh, you can't twin area of effect, right?
No.
Just single
That's
target.
hot trash.
But I have distance, so I can actually use touch spells at 30 feet.
Oh, that's cool.
What do you mean, Van? I'm not prepared with extra beholders back here.
Right?
See what you've done? Do you see?
Okay. So, after he does that, Renlith slippers up and
So you're leaving the oil?
Yeah, no, I'm using it.
You're going to use the oil? So that takes a minute, I believe.
Yes, 1 minute.
Excuse me.
and Renlith is going to cast a fireball.
Are you letting Kabar finish?
Yeah. I'm gonna let. I see him like rubbing his
Oh,
sword
he's-
and stuff.
He's courteous enough to let you rub your sword
It's a
long
sight.
enough to finish.
Okay.
That's so nice.
You have a scythe?
Yeah, it's new. Check it out. The gloves. It's icy.
You have to rub it like this before you. Okay, no, that's fine. Cool.
It's just some new stuff. Amazon. Prime.
I feel bad now. All I can do is evade stuff.
What?
Got evasion now. It's amazing.
He's out of
Ah.
sight now.
Nice.
So while he's doing that, I whisper to. Let me get over here. I whisper to Joe. I don't see a lot of them.
What?
I don't see a lot of them. Did you see where the rest of those eye stalk things went around to?
Yeah, they seem pretty spread out. I'm
Okay.
whispering, but yeah, they seem pretty spread out. There's like 3 by the entrance though. Like the
Okay.
main entrance.
Maybe it would be
Because I
good.
can see them all, right? You should be able to see most of them too, right? I guess given a time.
You can see the ones that are on. So one of them's currently moving in your general direction. It doesn't look like it's like
How do
hastening
they
towards
move?
you. They just float around.
Oh, they just float. I
Yes.
thought they were like inchworms with eyes.
No, they're floating ice stalks.
That's so much worse.
All right, so
so much worse.
all right, so here's my new idea then.
It looks like they're just basically wandering aimlessly around the cave constantly.
I would say after I cast the fireball, maybe you close this, and then they're all going to congregate in this area if they saw where the fireball originated, and then maybe we hustle around to the mushroom entrance and try and do a surprise from there.
We all just do all of our AoE attacks.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how fast they can move though. Because right now might be a good chance because they're separated.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
But that's just speculation. But if they all come here, then that's a guarantee if that happens.
Oh yeah. All right. Maybe you should cast haste on us before we begin.
Okay. All right. All right. So here we go. This is the order of operations for Renlith, Daniel. He's going to twin haste on. I guess it'll be Joe and Kabar.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Or do you need it for anything in particular?
That's all good.
Okay.
Yeah. I
So-
usually like 4 attacks around.
First thing I'm doing is twinning haste on Joe and Kabar. And then after that, I am going to, as soon as they're hasted and I'm prepared, I'm going to cast a fireball at 4th level.
Okay.
Essentially centered on
The holder. Okay.
So Joe is hasted and so is Kabar.
Woo! Feels so fast.
Vision.
4th level. Eight, 9.
Combat music.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, I'm gonna have to do
That's not stupid.
Oh, that's not bad. 10, 20,
love that I can just click an app on the Play Store on a computer and it automatically installs it on my phone.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
So let's see here.
Same thing with Chrome extensions. Any computer you're signed on into it.
Okay. For Stormbringer,
What's that?
since I cast it at 4th level, is it a 4th level charge, or is it because it's a 3rd level spell? Does it do 3 charges, or is it 4?
It's whatever level of the spell you're casting.
Okay. So
That's for intents and purposes for like
Gotcha.
everything.
okay. So it's going to be thunder damage.
Thunder.
I thought the same thing.
Thunder.
Yeah, thunder damage. So that's 36 damages.
That's it?
DC, yeah, I didn't roll great. DC 18 dex save.
All right. With that, roll me some initiative as the thunderball flies out into the room and then almost immediately disappears
Huh.
Super.
because the beholder was kind of looking in your direction.
Okay. Well, now we know. And I rolled a natural 1, so my initiative is 4.
Oh my god.
All right. Renlith initiative 4.
Wait, that didn't work.
No.
Good.
Kabar,
9.
Van,
Rolling for initiative. It's
Oh,
not
there's so many of them, guys. Oh, there's so many.
Initiative plus.
Oh, the profane.
There's 10 of them.
Plus 1?
There's 10 little doodads and the big guy.
Yeah, so 16.
And they're all healthy.
He's been treating them right, huh?
All right.
Good for him.
I've got to find a way to identify these things because there's a bazillion of them. Alright, so we got red, pink,
You got some colors. I can put them on while you do other stuff. Man.
white. Thanks. Green, purple, blue, orange. Don't do one on him, but I can identify him. All right, we're gonna say number one is
I have a recommendation for the battle music.
okay.
Hold on.
I would say
Really?
that's not appropriate for this battle.
That's what I think it should be. It's probably what it's going to end up as.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, Ray has a tattoo on the back of his arm.
Can you see his tramp stamp too?
I have tattoos all over my torso.
Okay, the other two are under D6s. Okay.
Wait, what's this little guy doing?
Guarding the horde, man.
All right, so green.
It's going to be a while.
Where's green?
Yeah.
Green. Hangs out. And looks menacingly.
Menacing as an ice dog can.
Yes.
Hey,
That's too much for me. I run away.
I quit!
Purple. Looks menacingly.
Why do they hop like that? Boing, boing.
Van.
Frack. He's really far away.
Can anybody blind it with a attack?
Well, it's a spell though. It won't work.
I mean, I was going to try and blind it with my scythe.
I will kind of run up
Jab.
and with shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6.
Jeez.
I'm just gonna shoot a bow and then run. I'm gonna fire. It's like he's running in. He's doing it. Leroy Jenkins.
No! God damn it, Leroy!
Fire my longbow at the beholder, the big guy. So let's see. 14 seems pretty good. Plus proficiency. Yeah. So 19 plus the 2. Right, so 20 plus 2. 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
Sweet. Longbows are D8, right?
Hopefully that kills it.
Yes. Longbows are D8s.
I don't know, this guy's still coming.
So roll 7 plus my dexterity modifier is 8 plus the 2 for longbow is 9, 10. And then I think I can do something with a key point for this. That might have to...
It's a bonus action to do extra damage
Oh, is it?
as a Kensai. If I remember correctly.
Sorry, I don't do monk stuff. I'm a monk that doesn't do monk stuff.
Accurate.
Oh, Kensai is in
Xanathars.
Xanathars. Yeah, so I can roll...
Maybe
I
if
can
you'd have your character information on your character sheet, maybe you could
Man,
know this.
Look, okay, I don't feel bad enough about that as it is. So if you
I
could-
only lost my equipment, but I don't know what my character can do either.
Is it Miss Nice, Daniel? Is that just me?
Kensai shot. As a bonus action, you make a ranged attack with a Kensai weapon more deadly. If you do, any target you hit with a ranged weapon with a Kensai weapon takes an extra 1d4 damage of the weapon's type.
Okay.
You retain this benefit until the end of your turn.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do that.
An extra 1d4
4.
for a
So-
total of
Nope. A total of 14 damage.
14 damage.
Not bad.
The head is injured as the arrow flops into it.
Flops.
Is it like a
You couldn't
spaghetti?
think of any other adjective
Like a
for an arrow.
spaghetti noodle?
It's firing, hitting a big
Wet
giant
spaghetti.
eyes. It's hitting a big eyes. There's eye fluids.
Can I
Flop works.
can I
Critical
another
flop.
key point to make another attack with a Kensai weapon?
Don't think so. Don't know.
I know you can do that with unarmed stuff, but I don't know.
No,
if
you already used your bonus action.
Oh,
to,
shit.
To beef up your Kensai ability.
That's right. Okay, so then I'm
That's
going.
that's your ranged monk
I'm
ability.
just gonna back up. Boop. Okay.
You're just really crowding around that entrance, huh?
Joe,
The one thing I'm warned against.
One thing was like we should all bunch up at the entrance.
I'm
Like a
counting
weird
squares.
monster club. It's like
Yeah, it's a club. Nightclub.
How much further can I move with haste?
Double. Well,
I think it just gives you an extra action.
Right. I'm thinking about running around the mushroom. Stick to the plan.
+2 AC, advantage on dex saves, and additional action to move, attack.
I can use that action to move. Yeah. Alright. I think I can make it. So my plan is to backtrack to the first hallway we were in.
Okay.
So that I can see the mushroom, and then if I can see any eye stalks, and I guess go towards the mushroom and enter the cave.
30, 40,
He doesn't have difficult terrain issue.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40,
nice.
45,
So when I get to level 6 is about
50,
my normal Kensai
55,
weapons?
60.
He's got a movement of 35.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
5,
so I
10,
can move to
15,
70 with my bonus action.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 35 is there.
Right.
And then for bonus, if he's moving another 35,
35.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, right here.
Can I see anything from there?
Yes, you can see an eye stalk that was investigating the mushroom. But now it seems interested in you. Alright,
Shooting me.
shoot it!
That's red, right?
That's red. Perfect. Good job. Ranger!
what the hell is he running away?
Yes.
Oh, he's following our plan.
I think to the plan.
Does an 18 hit? Says so. It does hit.
Why did this run across the road? I can't
That one
say.
thing is just.
That's in Xanathar's guide. It's one of those flavor notes. He goes, "Why aren't you laughing? It took solid gold. Maybe you didn't get it because you're stupid."
Oh, Xanathar.
I shot it again.
Oh no.
That is a critical miss. You explode.
It told me.
My characters met Tholo in their campaign.
Hello.
They went to Waterdeep and he shows up in a bar.
Nice.
Yeah, he's their plot hook.
As a what?
He sends them into the
I have one
dungeon.
more
and
action
that
because whatever it's called.
You double moved and attacked. I think you're out of actions.
mage. He gets 12 actions a turn.
Yeah, he's hasted,
He's hasted.
Haste.
and he used a bonus action to move the extra distance.
Crap, you do have an extra
Yeah.
action.
Nice.
Dash!
I don't know if you did it though.
Well-
Shoot the eye stalk?
Yeah, I guess. I shoot.
Why should I kill something in combat? I mean, that's...
Good job.
So,
Oh my god. Oh, there it is.
So now it's really hard for Daniel to flub stuff because Taylor's plugged in to the program.
right?
Oh, it's really easy to flood stuff. I just changed
Yeah.
something.
Where did your fireballs peter out?
Alright, so you managed to hit it a couple
You
times,
know?
but it still lives
Yeah,
through
you
your
get some.
attacks.
Yeah. Not much of anything.
Alright. Laser axe.
A what? I don't like that word.
Laser. That looks like a.
Oh, why am I standing in front of the door? Son of a
What does
bitch.
laser do? Alright. Let's see who it affects. Rinlet.
Yes! I mean,
Well-
sorry, dude.
Rinlet, deck saving throw, as a ray shoots out at you.
I feel like this should be horde tactics because there's like
8.
25 of these things.
Your speed is halved for 1 minute. In addition, you can't take reactions, and you can either take an action or bonus action on your turn, but not both.
Ooh.
You can repeat your save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
I mean, that's not
You're
terrible.
slowed.
Yeah.
In terms of beholder stuff, that's about as tame as it gets.
Well, that's the beholder's like pet.
Yeah. Well, all of the ice stocks can do different things.
That's it.
Yeah.
Van.
No.
Kill that thing.
Van's hiding behind Renla.
It's not my job.
Van,
You
give
can't
me
do that.
a
That's
wisdom
literally
save.
impossible.
Oh, wisdom save. I can do that.
Yeah.
Come on. Where's my saving throws? Skills. Where the shit are my wisdom save? Oh, they're right next to my abilities. Never mind. Wow. It's really bad. 20.
With this program, it's never been easier.
All right, you shake off the fear. As it barely affects
If I can
you.
do it, anyone can.
Right?
Kabar, you're up.
Oh
Nothing
boy.
happens.
No. Okay, that's part.
I have a +9
5.
wisdom saving throw bonus.
15. 20.
It's alright.
Half move, remember.
Yeah, he
No.
is.
Pace.
Everything's difficult terrain,
Still
so it's
difficult
normal.
terrain, you just get an extra move or attack. So you're still moving at half speed. You just get to take an extra move attack.
You want to
or
use the
attack.
haste to move. Wait,
Oh,
hold up,
I can
hold
I can use it as a move or
Or an attack. You
I
can
thought
get-
it just says
up. The target's speed is doubled.
right. So
Oh, it does speed up.
yeah.
Oh.
So take that, DM.
So he, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Poke
Yeah,
the bear.
Go to
30.
DM. Let's do that.
Okay, so that's
That's your whole movement.
that's my movement.
So technically, he's right here.
What's
So
he going to do? He's already shown it.
As my bonus action, I'm going to use my jumping, ring of jumping, triple distance. So
And jump 5 feet.
what did we determine it was?
ridiculous.
It's
ridiculous.
Like, it's like 60 feet or something. It's 3 times your strength score.
Oh shit, that's
You're,
20.
you're too close to the wall right
So, yeah,
now.
you can
need
jump-
to be in the center of the room to jump your height. Do you jump your
Are you,
max height?
are you jumping forward or up?
Just do a little bunny hop, dude.
I'm trying to get as far.
Oh, you're trying to jump over. Okay, if you're doing a long jump, that's fine. But I thought
Yeah.
you were gonna. I thought you were just trying to pile drive.
No, he's jumping.
No, I'm going straight for the
You,
prize.
you can jump
Gotcha.
60 feet, man. You got the whole thing.
Oh,
Because you had a
wow.
running start.
Okay, fine. Well,
There's no
wait,
way.
how do you even figure that out?
So
Here,
that's
do you have
5,
your
10,
thing?
15. Oh, I've got a green
It's
one.
not a thingy.
Dude, just,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
60 feet right here.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hell yes.
Plenty of room.
Perfect.
So that's 2 movements, or a single double speed. So this is a double speed move. So
Okay.
it's a full move action right there.
This is total brutal.
Yeah, my bonus action, right?
Yeah,
Because
you
I'm in
can-
the air. That's not rough
well,
terrain.
Not technically bonus action, but your extra action from the haste. Yes, you can jump. It's so you can make it there with your jump.
I thought the ring thing says as a bonus action.
As a bonus
Cast
action, you
jump
can
on
cast
yourself.
jump on yourself.
Oh yes, okay. So you cast jump as your bonus action.
Mhm.
You use an extra.
I've used my
move.
I've used on one movement because I have
This is
haste.
double speed.
So you can still only move so far in one round. So basically, the round you'd be jumping and only be able to cover that much distance in 6 seconds. The problem is you're jumping so far, you're jumping further than you can jump in 6 seconds.
Okay, well,
That doesn't sound right.
I guess I'll just use my
I'm not the lord of
extra
physics, man.
action.
Well, it's not because he's not just jumping. He's moving, jumping, and trying to attack.
Okay, fine. I'll count that as my extra haste action.
So it'll take a bonus action to do that. How much was it? A full move to get to there?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's one move action.
Mhm.
So you've got a move action and an attack action right now. So a move action will get you this far, but you move double.
Doubles. Yeah.
So you're still so yes. Holy crap, that's confusing.
That's what I said. No one believes me.
All right. So you still have your full attack action. I'm sorry.
He's there. That's what I'm talking about.
He made it.
I told you this ring was worth it. No one believed me.
Yeah, you're right, because each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. So it's not that he can't jump that far; it's he can only jump that far in 6 seconds. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Haste does a lot more than I thought it did. That's makes you hella
It's
fast.
stupid OP.
I'm going
Especially
to
because you can twin it.
do a distracting strike.
Okay.
Let's just stab it in the eye.
Blinding strike.
I wish I had that.
That
Okay.
way,
Like if you stick a spear in the giant eye, that counts.
Well, I'm gonna aim my scythe at his eye.
Nice. He does one of those great white shark things where it rolls up and gets black.
Okay, so, 22 is my lowest.
Those are all hits.
Yeah, buddy. Well done. Okay,
Congratulations.
this is going to be
Go,
good.
fighter, go.
Just do one at a time.
Okay.
One at a time.
Okay, because I've
Take it slow. It's
added
his
some
first time.
I've added some stuff.
Jesus Christ. Never mind.
I've added some stuff. Okay. There's a lot of dice involved.
I just called Reyna a Renlith, like when I was addressing Reyna.
Done
So-
before.
Because they're so fucking similar.
1d6. Okay.
It makes it easy to roleplay.
Right? How old are your kids?
5,
79.
8,
12.
12.
What do you get going on tomorrow around lunchtime?
Probably 12 plus 9, 21 plus 6.
You have to check your schedule.
20. Okay, so 27 damage on the distracting
You're going to
strike.
Tucson.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So tomorrow's my son's birthday and we're having it at Peter Piper Pizza.
Cut it up
So we
pretty
got,
well
like,
in the
coins
first
and
blow.
tokens for everybody. I was gonna tell you
So
this
now,
is something, but never mind.
Next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage.
Yep.
Alright. So that's suspended.
I thought it'd be nice if my son met somebody who was pretentious for once.
Oh my god. Max damage.
Good
Holy
job.
shit.
8,
Go, fighter, go!
14 plus 9, 23.
From one hit?
One hit.
I mean, it's
I
no-
used it. I put that oil shit on
It's
it.
no
so-
12. I'm just saying.
Wait, are you hitting his eyeball?
I'm, I'm trying.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
You're cutting into it. It's wounded.
Holy shit.
It's not
Dude,
even
he
on.
just rolled
Holy
it.
shit.
Max damage again.
What?
You disgust me.
How? You saw
Yeah,
that, right?
It was legit.
Yeah,
right
Is
here.
that- is that including the D6?
Yes.
Wow.
6-4.
That's insane.
What?
So that's another 20.
3.
Another 23.
Okay.
Woo-wee! Kabar is not joking around.
No, he's
Hell yeah.
It's heavily wounded.
Wait, I almost have as much health as Kabar.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
I have 102.
To action
hit
surge
points
or
right
not to action surge?
Action Surge!
Action
The,
surge.
the answer is always Action Surge!
now. I'm so happy right now. This makes me so happy. I'm giddy.
I'm sorry, Daniel.
No, you're fine.
I feel like I'm
This thing can
cheating.
wreck
I feel
you
like
guys.
Renlith's doing the little
I
girl
feel like I'm
golf clap,
cheating.
like,
Yeah, he's doing the tippy taps thing.
his little slippers are dancing.
This is what I wanted.
Not the horse thing, though.
This thing can
God.
wreck you guys. The faster you kill it, the safer you are.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I'm.
Because I mean, a couple failed saves and like it drops your
Everything.
party.
Everything goes really sideways.
I guess just one of them's gonna be a menacing attack.
You don't have to call it until after you attack.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
That's an F20.
What?
Well, I thought it was gonna live. I don't know if this thing's gonna live.
I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. It's fine.
Alright, who's the other builder in here?
Who's the god of orcs? Because
So that's 19 is my lowest.
is it,
Those are all hits.
Okay.
are you a follower of Grosh?
Jesus, this is gonna be confusing.
Just
Might
do the lower
survive,
attacks
but I don't
first.
think it's gonna
Do the
survive.
regular attacks.
The regular
first.
attacks first?
If
Yeah.
the
Okay.
beholder dies, do the ice spikes die?
6.
Let's find out.
So 15 damage.
All right, more like that.
Just say this is like when the dude opens the
Okay.
jar and then the other guy or the wife actually opens it. He's like, I loosened it for you. I'm just saying I softened it up for you, Kumar.
Okay. 4, 6. 15.
Don't you roll ones and shoes?
Not with the scythe.
Oh,
That was part of the.
that was the other sword. Okay, so now it's crit time.
He has turned into the Grim
Oh
Reaper.
god, this is. I didn't figure.
We have to paint him black.
So it's
Can you change his color with
Double.
vegetation? Can you just make him black?
double. I don't double the magic damage die, right?
Yeah, you do.
You double everything.
You double all die rolls. Only not flat numbers, so not the +6, but all the die rolls you double. So
Right.
So you roll
So the ice damage gets doubled.
44
Make it
and
what?
I can make him
2d6,
smell.
Right. And then
Smell like that.
this is my.
Yeah, sure.
and then you double that too.
I do.
Yes.
I can
On a
also
crit,
soil
if you
an
crit
object.
using one of those,
if I
you
want
double
to.
that too. Any die roll, you double.
Make him look
Holy
like
shit.
But the flat numbers, you don't double.
This is like the way
This is
Prestidigitation
menacing
Edition is
attack.
written. It's like a fart joke.
That's exactly what it is.
Harmless sensory, such as
Okay.
puff of wind. You
Lots of
can clean or soil an object.
Holy shit.
And
9,
chill, warm, or
15,
flavor 1 cubic foot of non-living material
17,
for an hour.
18,
I love that it says
22,
non-living material, not food.
Oh
Right.
crap.
You
26,
can make wood taste like
28,
cake.
No, see, I mean that comes in handy.
31,
Everything really
Uh,
tastes like steak.
40
It's like
damage.
grapes for him, but yeah.
I feel like if you wander into Redman's
Alright.
chambers in the middle of the night, Celia is feeding him grapes.
So
That'd
you
be
cut
like
into
a
this
drain.
thing, and
This thing hasn't even woken up yet.
only thing you
Right.
realize is because you're cutting into it directly, you realize after you hit all those hits that that cold damage is basically popping off your sight, and then it's just kind of dissipating before it even hits the thing.
Ah.
It's like, and after a hit or two, it's like the sight just feels heavier in your arms, and you're hitting slower. I forgot about the fact that
It's
your
magic
weapon's not
damage.
magic.
That's right.
It loses its magic properties.
So those 2d6 are just
Yeah, they're gone.
Wait,
forever?
your weapon's
No,
not magic?
just
Okay.
Well, it is, but not in the beholder's
So
position.
it takes a lot less damage. And I'm just gonna do some rounding because I forgot about it until after your last hit.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm just gonna negate like one attack or so.
You do have to do a wisdom save, though. Right.
Yes, because that's Monday. I rolled a 20.
Oh, shit.
Finally, I get to roll something good.
I mean, you're behind the screen. You can roll whatever you want.
No, I rolled a 20.
That's a good round, Kabar.
That was amazing.
Thank
and
you, thank you.
If you had been able to do full damage, that thing would have been barely alive.
Toasty.
Just
I have
like
literally nothing I can do against this beholder.
So, does my magic longbow
Can you-
add the +2 magical damage? then?
Does the magic thing apply to the little
as long
ice
as
box?
it's directed at you.
No, I mean,
And
it's
when
a
you go
cone.
into its cone, then it's
cone
Ah.
type from him of anti-magic. So I don't know how far. Renlith doesn't know how far.
Does the damage I did to his eye affect his cone? Or is that just something we have to figure out?
you just have to figure out.
Okay.
Now, my Kensai damage doesn't count as magic stuff, right?
No. All right, red. Taylor.
Oh no. You can't see me.
Huh.
I don't think that's how that works.
Give me a
I
strength
have
save.
massive stealth of 23.
That doesn't mean you're invisible.
give me a strength save. As a telekinetic ray shoots out of the eye.
Oh, you're gonna get brain
I'll be
damage.
right back.
Oh, no.
No.
Ooh, I thought it was 15, and then it was 5.
Oh, so you fail.
Uh-oh.
So you are moved 30 feet
What?
and restrained.
Away from him.
Yeah, just straight back.
No, he's pulling him in.
Oh,
All the way-
no!
all the way up to him.
That's different.
So
Oh, it's red.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
It's difficult to rain.
I mean, maybe?
Alright, so that's just movement speed at 0, right?
Restrained is
That's the bad one.
you have disadvantage
That's
on dex
very bad.
saves. Your speed is 0. You can't benefit from speed, and your attacks against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
So you have
Oh.
disadvantage.
It's a lot more than.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the bad one.
That's right.
And it keeps holding that until it lets go.
That's a bullshit.
So did it like jut out 30 feet, wrap around me, and then suck me back in?
It's
Like
a
stretch out?
no, it's a telekinetic ray. It like shoots a ray of magic at you and then pulls you back.
No, that's not as cool. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Where's blue? Oh, he can't do anything either. He just kind of hangs out.
Oh.
Little blue. Someday it's gonna be Renwith's turn.
Yeah, it takes a while. Pink.
Where we want them, guys.
Where's pink? Oh. Hey. I can't do anything about Kabar because of the ray. Van,
Yes.
give me a.
High five?
I'm trying to find it,
Give
sorry.
you a high five. That's what you mean,
Constitution save.
right? Ooh.
Hey, isn't it 16?
No, it is.
Well, yeah, but my bonus is only +3.
Alright, you are paralyzed for 1 minute or until you succeed your save.
Could have just left, guys. Could have just left.
Ouch.
Alright, Beholder's turn.
Paralyzed is worse than restrained, right?
Yes.
All right, it misses horrifically, Kavar,
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
and
Oh no.
it turns. Ever so slightly.
So which way is the cone going? Towards me?
The cone is going a little bit towards you, yes, and a lot towards the doorway.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the... I don't know if the cone can hit you. I'm not sure how wide the cone is.
6 inches.
Oh, the cone is huge.
6 inches is huge.
That's what my wife says.
Rinlith,
Yeah. Okay.
you're up.
Swell.
About
Okay,
time.
well, Renlith doesn't know what's going on in there, so he's going to waste another spell by running over here behind Van.
Okay.
And
Why behind me?
Because it's better than in front of you.
Because I'm not there.
Shenanigans.
He's going to twin immolation on Pink and Laser Dick.
Laser dick. The official term.
What does immolation do?
Immolation is dexterity saving throw, otherwise 7d6 fire damage, and they catch on fire.
Nice.
Right.
Did the next attack get advantage?
What's my DC?
75.
Close, 18.
Dex save?
Correct.
I got an 18 and 21.
Okay, they save. So, they take half damage.
Did you get advantage on your next attack? Or?
I'm attacking the ice stalks.
Oh,
Someone's attacking your thing.
I'm using
oh
magic.
my.
They're afraid of you.
That's a lot of ones. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 10, 16.
You got a 6 in there and a 5.
Yeah, so that's a total of 20. So 10 points of fire damage, and they do not catch on fire.
Alright, so Pink and Laser?
Yeah.
Alright, Pink takes 10.
Yeah.
And Laser... What the heck's Laser? Laser... There you are. Laser takes 10. Alright, they take fire damage. They don't explode.
All right. Do they look messed up at all?
They are moderately wounded.
All right. I'm gonna use some more sorcery points to quicken firebolt
Okay.
at Pink. Um, 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
I rolled 3 9s for my damage.
Wow.
Nice.
So 27 points of damage.
And that's to who?
Pink.
Alright. Pink explodes.
Was that the one that paralyzed him?
It was.
It was. Pink
That-
explodes.
That means I'm not paralyzed?
Van, give me a dex save.
Why?
It'll probably explode or something.
Because Pink explodes.
14. Dex save. I think it's like 15, really. Yeah, 15.
Alright. The fire blasts you for 8 points of damage.
That's
Okay, that's the end of Renlith's obscene turn, where he burns so many sorcery points.
Decent turn.
Alright. Blue die. Perfect. He's been waiting for his chance. Kavar, give me a dex save.
Mom spaghetti.
I have advantage. I have advantage on dex saves.
It's a good thing. You do not want to fail this. You do not want to fail this save.
$13.
Do you want to use Indomitable?
Yes. If that doesn't make it,
If the DM asks you that, the answer is yes.
does that?
Yeah, you want to use Indomitable.
Do I get advantage
Indomitable.
again, or does it just a single roll?
Yeah, you still have advantage.
15.
Okay, so
I didn't prepare raised
you
dead.
begin to turn to stone,
Shit.
and you're restrained, and you have to repeat your saving throw at the end of your next turn. On a success, the effect ends. On a failure, you're petrified until freed by a greater restoration spell.
I told you. Not again!
So, didn't he get really mad if he was going to get turned to stone?
God!
I am sorry.
He's not sorry.
No,
he's absolutely not
I
sorry.
assigned the abilities to each of them randomly, and I didn't even know Blue had that ability until I just looked at it.
Shenanigans.
Son of a bitch!
He knew that was coming. He's like,
Bullshit.
I'm going to turn Kabar to stone.
So that was Blue, round 2. White die. Where's white die?
Wait, next to him.
Alright.
Oh. Wait, white dye or white fur? Because there's white dye right there.
Alright. White die tries to. Oh,
yeah, that's
right.
white dye.
That's
That's
white
white
die. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think it was right there. White die. Oh, he's going for Kabar too.
I mean, no, the first one.
He floats up next to you and give me a. What is white die? Oh, that's going to be weird. All right, give me a wisdom save.
Oh, my specialty. Okay, not bad. 17?
17. That saves. You're good.
Oh, thank God. What am I gonna get, double stoned?
No, that was something different.
Yeah, bro.
That was confusion.
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
Let's do this.
get so stoned you double stoned.
All right. Green.
There's no sense in me trying to plan anything right now.
What the heck does green do? Oh. Green's a good one.
Good for who?
Green's the strongest.
Oh, shit.
Actually, I don't know if it's the strongest. It's the most obnoxious.
That's the leader. Get him.
He was the beholder the whole time.
All right. Give me a dex save. Oh, you got lucky. Oh wait, no, you're restrained. You have disadvantage, so it's a normal save. No advantage or disadvantage, because it cancels out. So good.
Okay, alright.
Good luck. You can't get petrified again. Yeah. Hey.
20?
Nice.
All right. So,
My God.
You get the juice is loose now. You are now incontinent.
Oh no!
I thought he was O.J. Simpson.
My boots!
Starts driving very slowly.
High speed.
10,
My white Bronco.
22.
Too bad memes weren't around back then.
Right? That would have been some quality.
I mean, really, they were there. It was just bumper stickers back then.
Yeah. Sunday comics.
7 times 3 is 24. 21. 21. So that's 20 points of damage.
Super.
Necrotic.
I'm super good at my times tables right now because I've been working
That's
on
so
them for
that's
months with
that's
my
not
daughter.
physical damage.
No, it's necrotic.
Okay. So 20.
And that's green.
Where's the beholder on here?
Somewhere down there.
Right?
I think we
This far.
we passed his turn, so
Yeah, his turn. He moved.
Right before.
here he's
I was just trying to see how hurt he was.
right there.
Heavy.
All right.
I have access to this now. I can actually scroll through it.
Yeah, he
Nice.
can scroll. He can keep you guys up to date. All
I
right,
know
so
everything about everyone's health.
so purple. What's that?
It's cool because your screen's lit, Taylor. We can see the reflection in your glasses. We know you're watching porn.
Half orc porn.
Oh.
Obviously.
Tentacle half. Oh, never mind.
No.
Can you imagine if we actually look? It was just like very clearly watching porn.
Keep it in the bone zone where it belongs.
Keep it in the bone zone.
Hey, the bone zone
All
is for
Bud,
everybody.
Give me a dex save.
Ooh.
Not for girls.
Give it a rest.
You're the only
DM.
one over there.
What?
It's okay. If you survive to my next turn, I've got a plan.
Wait, with advantage? Oh, no, just regular, right?
Yeah.
Woo! 19.
Good job.
All right. You
Well,
succeed
A lot of dice.
as the disintegration ray hits you.
My ears!
He said disintegration ray.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just a name.
It's supposed to be intimidating.
I feel like it disintegrates.
10.
Since that's what it's called.
They all have names like that in the Zone of Doom.
I think it's like shatter. It's like if it kills them, or it kills him by a certain amount.
I just heard
Him
him.
and
I just heard him say
everything
40.
disintegrates. Otherwise, it just deals
45. So you take 22 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Force.
So not resistant, because that's the one that's no one's resistant to.
Don't die from that.
20 what?
He has
22.
He has like 300 hit points. Like, come on.
Not quite.
Still has
Van, you're up.
113 hit points.
You guys have caught up, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shit. Fuck. Okay. I will spend a key point to dash as a bonus action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Every other is double move because you're going diagonal. Diagonal, so
5,
it's 5
15,
and then it's
20, 30.
and 15. And
Yeah, let me start over.
Redo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5.
do it normal
15.
and then just
Fuck it,
double.
hang on.
So go,
1,
you can
2,
go. You can go
5,
15. Basically,
10.
count it as you can go 15.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
4. That would be 4 right there, because that's your second diagonal move.
So it'd be like this. Where were you? Here?
Yeah.
So it'd be like,
I have 40 feet of movement.
okay, 10,
So that would be 40.
20, 40. That's
Okay. So I'll spend a key point to dash as bonus action.
Okay.
So that's 50.
10.
No, that'd be the first. Every other one is 5 and then 10.
I know.
So, that'd
So
be
that was 40, 50,
50.
this is
Okay. Yes.
Terrain, right?
50 and then 60.
60,
And then 70, and then you can move
70,
non-diagonal.
80.
There you go.
Okay.
Fuck this terrain, man. What's
Close
the ground
enough.
made out of? Snakes?
Channel Divinity, Path to the Grave.
Okay. So next attack, he has vulnerability.
He's vulnerable to everything.
Okay.
All of the damage. And you're up next, buddy.
Yeah. With advantage. Wait.
You're also restrained.
Oh shit, that's right.
So
Well, no,
it's just-
because okay, I
Is that your whole turn?
But I have a range of like 10 feet.
Yes. Because I moved, I bonus actioned, and then I actioned.
Joe.
So yeah, I'm out.
You're restrained.
Yes. I'm going to use a
Okay,
bonus action.
you're up
Okay.
next who can actually do anything.
So, since I'm restrained, normally I would have disadvantage, right? On attacks. Is that right?
We'll look at
Yes.
it while we're planning. You
But-
can do your thing.
I did that distracting strike, so I'd have a
Actually,
normal
this guy. That's
on the first attack.
So that's a miss, Joe.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Don't you have disadvantage, Joe?
what's that?
You have disadvantage.
So your speed becomes 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and
I'm at
attack rolls have
Yeah, you have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
You
So
also have disadvantage on
click the
attacks.
disadvantage button
So
when
your
you
attacks
attack.
are at disadvantage.
So the first
If you
one's
did
auto
something that
miss.
gave you advantage,
The
it
second
just
one
would
you
go
got a
up.
4, which would be a hit, but you need to re-roll
And
it
all
to
you
see if
have to
it's
do is
still a
hit
hit.
it, and it's like an auto crit.
Alright, so
If
I'm
you
going to
crit,
roll this
it's
guy.
quadruple.
Okay.
Let's see what it is.
So, but it's just the next
It's
attack.
still a hit.
It's not like the next several actions. It's
So the second
next thing
attack
it's
hits.
It's vulnerable.
Okay. Well, that means I do not have. I just have regular attack because I did that maneuvering strike, which gives the next attack advantage. So it
Okay.
cancels it out.
So it's just a normal attack.
It's on the what's it called? Path to the Grave.
It's the
It's
next
just a normal
attack
attack.
other than you.
No,
No.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah,
Other
Path
than
to the Grave doesn't give you advantage or disadvantage. It's whatever hits it is double.
Okay.
So you got one
That's
more.
it. That's all I need.
And I have to.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
You don't
so
get any of
attacks
the
and
stuff
bonus
from
action.
haste.
Okay, what did you bonus action?
Hunter's mark. Hunter's mark.
Haste
Okay.
is negated.
Crap, haste is negated. As soon as he goes in.
Well, it's too late to retcon that.
No, I mean for Joe on his actions and shit.
Oh, wait, I forgot I had an action.
Why is his negated?
Is it negated?
Well, that's what I was asking because he didn't do
No,
haste stuff.
he still got haste. Yeah, you
Okay.
still have a haste action.
Kabar's haste.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the eye, the beam,
Yeah.
cone,
Like, all
whatever.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh
I
man.
guess I'll attack again.
Okay.
So there's more where that came from.
Anti-magic field is what makes beholders so nasty.
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
did it again.
it normally works against their own eyes, but since his eyes are in 50 different directions, you can still use
No,
it.
that was disadvantage. Okay.
Beholders' eye
alright.
stalks are subject to the anti-magic zone.
Because it's magic.
It's not an innate ability.
The anti-magic, look, goes to anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Alright, you killed the eye stalk. Give me a dex save.
It wasn't doing my Was it my other damage?
Is he doing I don't know what you mean.
My Hunter's Mark?
Did you apply Hunter's Mark to yourself and the red?
I think so. I gave myself the effects Hunter's Mark. And then the red had custom Hunter's Mark damage 1d6.
So
Roll.
it
I don't know.
should have, but I didn't notice.
As he
I don't think it did. Anyways, it's
Whatever,
dead.
he's dead.
It's dead.